Hello there, viewer, and welcome to another pick a card reading. I hope you're doing well out there. So, viewer, I felt inspired to do a pick a card reading on where your life path is headed, and we'll get some other information for you. And I hope you guys enjoy this. This is also a timeless reading. So whenever you guys get to this video and it resonates for you, then it's meant for you, okay? Also, you can choose more than one number. I would say don't overdo it though. You can always come back to a future date and pick another number if you feel a pull to do so as well, okay? So each of these numbers will be in the description box. So you could pause right now if you need to, take your time, meditate and choose a number that you feel guided to. And I hope you guys enjoy this. So we're gonna go ahead and get started with pile number 1. Okay, if you chose pile number 1, we're going to first find out what's important for you to know currently. So we're going to get a couple of cards for you. Okay, so for pile number 1, let's first start out with what's important for you to know currently about your situation. So, viewer, I do feel there is something that might feel karmic. There is a sense of coming to a completion, but right now I do feel that there may be a sense of obstacles or something about, for some of you, pay attention to cycles, patterns, especially when it comes to health, when it comes to healing, and also when it comes to ancestors, when it comes to family, things that have been passed down. There may be something going on here too with accessing dreams or visions or getting messages about completing or cycling something out that is no longer necessary, that is actually causing some of you in pile number 1 to feel very stuck in a spot or in a situation, okay? Now, there is something else going on here where, for some of you viewers, I'm seeing something about parting ways and getting into a new situation when it comes to destiny, fulfillment, when it comes to doing something that I feel for you, pile number 1. You're feeling a sense of rising up. You may be pretty soon, or maybe right now, you're getting some information that you're accessing. Maybe that's something about family roots or upbringing or past life stuff here, okay? So I want to say for some of you viewers, be grateful for the things that you have that have been passed down to you, but also be willing to let go of anything or any ideas right now that could hold you in a place of feeling like you can't let go of something, or maybe something just feels like it's, you know, circling over and over. So just pay attention to what you feel like is, you know, circling over and over, because that could be a very valuable gift and information for you to utilize to your advantage, okay? Let's find out what else you need to know about your current situation. I wanted to bring up something here with the ring too, because I am seeing something here for some of you guys that there may have been something about something being worn out, commitments, marriage, partnerships, whatever it is, and something that is very, for you, pile number 1, would be very significant in your life, okay? But I feel like there's something about a release of some kind of karmic situation, leaving something to where it needs to be, which is in the past, and forging out something new in your future that is much more desirable. I do see in this situation for pile number 1, if you're sensing or being guided to a new situation, new commitment, new opportunity, maybe new love or a renewal of some type of love, you know, use your discernment and good judgment, learning from the past, and then make a good choice here, because I do see some type of situation where we're getting a wish fulfillment here, okay? Let's see. Let's get a little bit more about what you need to know about your current situation for pile number 1. Mature woman. So some of you, There may be something significant with you identifying as being, maybe you are a mature woman, or if it's not that, there is something about coming into some type of a connection that is of a higher society. So look at this. This middle word says connector here, viewer. So I do feel that for you, viewer, there is a woman involved in your situation, or a mature woman in your situation that is connecting you into a different level of lifestyle, a way of being. There could be something going on here with some of you guys with saying yes to new invitations or a new society, okay? I'm seeing something that has matured here. Now, can I just say something else too for this pile? I'm seeing something about things being passed down to you. Inheritance, could be jewelry, it could be property. I mean, it could be something being handed down or passed down here. So be grateful for what you have. But don't let something make you guys feel buried though either in a situation, okay? Anyhow, I am seeing a situation here where you guys are ready for something, a better way of life. And with someone here too that I feel is going to connect you to some type of wish fulfillment, viewer, okay? Now, for some of you guys, the word mature is popping out. So there may be something here with having patience, allowing something to mature here. Okay, let me get just maybe one more with this mature woman for what pile number 1 needs to know. Oh, that just fell right out. Endings bring new beginnings. And then guess what? And that's that energy that we're getting here with that mountain and the ring here. Growth. You know, we were talking about this with the mature. Change, liberation, and transition. I'm getting this thing about independence, feeling strong in oneself here through endings or changes that could have been very challenging. So some of you guys, you might be feeling like something is maybe an obstacle or, you know, a challenge here with whatever has gone on in the past. But I do see you overcoming obstacles, realizing something about your path, your destiny, realizing something about commitments, and what you want to engage into, okay, and who you want to engage with. So there is something connecting you to a better lifestyle. That's exactly this energy that I'm getting for you, viewer. So that's what you need to know about your current situation, okay? Oh, yeah, okay. Now, for those of you, now not all of you, but, you know, going back to maybe some of you guys getting things passed down to you, maybe there was some type of death here, or just some type of, you know, having to release. I want to say for some of you guys, you may need to figure out, though, whether or not you want to keep these things, whether it is something that you are needing to hold on to or not, okay? Or for some of you guys, I can see some of you actually, you know, maybe transmuting or changing those energies into a better exchange of something else here too. So keep that in mind. Let's find out now for you guys in this pile, where is your life path headed? For pile number 1, let's find out where your life path is headed. This one wants to come out here. Oh, gosh. Okay. I'm getting something about you guys connecting here. You know, that word connector was really coming out here. Now, it could be someone, you know, in a high society, or just someone that you, you know, feel like you resonate with. So I'm seeing flirting. Your life path is headed towards flirting, engaging. Now, for some of you guys, if you're not resonating with flirting, there's something new opening up for you when it comes to emotional experience, maybe a sense of falling in love, or just maybe a sense of something new to kind of adore in a situation. But I am getting, for a lot of you in this pile, there's something about an engagement or coming into some type of union, connecting. So just have patience and time. But yes, your life path right now is headed towards flirting. And I was getting this thing about social, you know, socializing, saying yes. I am getting Page of Cups energy coming through. So water sign is coming through, viewer. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. I'm also getting Taurus energy coming through as well. Let's see what else, where else your life path is headed. There's something about getting a wish fulfillment here, viewer, especially when it comes to some type of new beginning, okay? Oh boy, yes. I was really, okay. This is just more confirmation about something karmic that you are leaving behind. Endings bring new beginnings. So, viewer, look at this. You're growing, and there is something with, you know, painful, you know, I don't want to say painful, but, you know, just what I'm... Growing pains is kind of the same thing too when we're having to learn lessons. There may have been like a toxic story, right? Or some type of revelation here. So I am seeing you guys opening up to a whole new opportunity, walking through a new door here, okay? Transition. Wow. Let's see. Where else is number one? Life path is headed. I want to say for some of you viewers, there is something here that I'm noticing though with this ring. I kept getting this thing about karma, maybe completion. Now this thing about karma here, I just want to bring this up. There could be a, you know, always, we all can have choices. So use your discernment. Remember what you've learned in the past here, viewer, because here's the thing. We can always stay in a toxic story, or we can always go back and relearn lessons if that's what we want to choose, or we can choose a new opportunity. Sometimes that new opportunity could be very scary at first, but there's something about fighting over any type of fears and worries here and just going through it, okay? Where else, excuse me, yeah, where else is life, number one's life path headed here? See, crossroads. I do get this thing about you guys having to make a decision. Now, two paths, two ways here. You will come to a place. Now, some of you, you're already sensing this. You're already at a place. But I do see a situation where now, yeah, I feel maybe some of you guys, you might have learned something too when it comes to flirting or what you want to engage with. Maybe some of you guys are waiting for a more mature situation to happen here with a more mature person, okay? We're at this crossroads. I'm really getting this thing about some of you viewers are going to come to a place where there may be, now for some, I'm getting Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy coming through, viewers. So I am getting this thing about you in the future, detaching from emotions that don't serve you when it comes to logic, reason, and what's the best path for you. I do see something about, for some of you guys, really coming into a divine union or partnerships. There's something that you've been longing for, okay? There's a sense of missing something. I am getting, for some of you viewers, there is definitely a sense of a separation or divorce that you've dealt with in the past here, or some type of ending here, or you've had to detach yourself from a situation. But most importantly, there's a clue about when you come up to a crossroads or you're coming up to two situations here, there may be something here with using logic and reason and what you've learned from the past, okay? You may need to keep some emotions at bay. You know, utilize, your faith muscles, you know, trusting that you are confident in making the best decision for yourself here, because it really is up to you, viewer, okay? Let's get a little bit more about the crossroads for you, for the viewer. Now, for some of you guys, there may be something about knowing where one path is going to lead you versus where the other one is going to lead you to. So just, again, using discernment or adjudication. Something legal is going on for some of you guys. I can see that. But I am seeing you guys getting guidance, help. there may be something here with a final decision or getting help with a decision. I mean, we're talking about this. Something is going to be finalized, okay? So I want to say for some of you guys, if you're at a crossroads, seek some type of mature help here if you need to. Someone could be in the law field or maybe just using good judgment here and aiding and helping you. And making something, you know, work out for you. So there may be something here with allowing, you know, a middle person here as well to help you if you're at a crossroads, okay? What else is pile number one's life path headed here? Some type of loyalty. There may even be a retreat for some of you guys. We do have dogs. Some of you guys, you might get a new pet. You might get a new dog. The ring is actually, oh my gosh, viewer, this is very interesting. There's something you have completed. There's something that you're going to receive. There's something about something being finalized in a finale here. But look, there's a ring on the ground there, viewer, by the dog here. So there may be something with getting something retrieved here that might have been lost, okay? Maybe a lost love or a lost loyalty. Yeah, viewer, there's something about a mystery or a mystery person that is guiding you. So you need to follow your heart. I do feel very strong that the more that you can keep going into a new direction and not into a direction that you felt like you've already repeated things in or you've learned enough about, you're going to have the best luck here, okay? Now, again, there may be a pet, a dog, coming your way here, a time to retreat or relax for some of you. I do see a lot of you viewers in this pile staying loyal to an uncertain path, okay? A path of mystery. What else for pile number one? We got a lady again. Oh, we got some of you guys need to be careful with a person or a situation. It could be your own energy as well. So just listen to the message and you'll figure this out. Some of you guys, there may be a lady. This is interesting because we almost have like, we've got this person that I was getting something that high society, maybe a more affluent lifestyle versus one that's not so affluent. We got someone that might be in a place of lack, but we are in a place of just, you know, being with what we need to be with, right? There could be something here with simplifying one's life. But anyhow, yeah, I'm seeing some of you guys do some decluttering and simplifying your life. The answers you seek will come to you because some of you, there may be a cause of confusion. But I want to say this, for some of you guys, be careful possibly of someone, could be a woman, a lady, or, you know, or maybe strong feminine aspects that could cause obstacles or confusion. Some of you guys, you kind of know this. There could have been something here. Now, there's also something going on with some of you guys with changing a story about yourself and what you're growing into and what you're becoming. There's something about really relieving a past story because some of you, I'm seeing a total lifestyle change, okay? One, becoming very affluent, just someone that is really, again, this, well, I would say, of a higher society, or I'm even getting like star card energy, okay? Maybe for some that they feel could be unattainable here, okay? But you're rising up from some type of situation, but it is going to be up to you what you're going to do when you walk through this door, okay? But I want to say for some of you, you could be causing your own self some confusion because you could be just still sitting there. For some of you guys at a crossroads, not doing anything. So there may be something here with having awareness about taking action. And if you need help, seek the help and the guidance that you need, that you can trust, okay? There could have been a father or a masculine, definitely feminine, or a mother energy too. I mean, it could just be a feminine or masculine energy that has caused some confusion in one's life here and where we're headed here. But messengers are being, a lot of you viewers, some of you viewers, you just need to pay attention. Messengers are all around you, okay? What else for where their life path is headed? Oh my gosh, some of you. Okay, oh, there is something really going on with this pile. We're going to talk about this woman. There is a woman on your path that really is not a good energy. So you need to really use discernment. I was getting that here with the clouds and the lady here. Let me just tell you something. Oh my God. I see some of you guys running away from a situation, maybe an enemy. Look at the snake card real quick. It says look over your shoulder, the other woman. You know, put this in your situation, man or woman. There could be something about, you know, competition, enemy, but I see this thing about a runner here. Some of you, there could be a situation where you could be listening to ego. So again, we have a choice, right? But I see a lot of you guys listening to something when it comes to a better way of doing things. So I'm seeing you guys running away from the snakes or a snake from your life, whether it's a male or female, but there is a strong feminine coming through, okay? Let's see, what else is for pile number one? Oh yeah, I'm seeing something. You guys need to be, okay, you know, it is what it is. You guys have the ability to kind of tap into potential energies here of where your life path is headed. There is going to be something here about decisions, but also be aware. You need to be cautious of something here. There could be a situation that you may need to, you know, really use logic over emotions, or just be careful and wary of a situation or a person that could be negative. Or now, can I say for some of you guys, there may be something here with learning from past situations where maybe there was impatience, or there could have been listening too much to pride or ego that has caused some wounds or some, you know, things that have gone tragic in one's life, okay? But I am seeing something about you guys using discernment and just being careful here and using something to your advantage, especially when it comes to like learning when to avoid disaster or to avoid a negative situation. Now, I'm seeing some of you really being powerful and actually taking and cutting away or making decisions that aren't leading you guys on the best path here, okay? What else for pile number one? Yeah, you guys are ready for something new. There's some type of new thing for you, and we've got spark. I mean, we're getting this thing about flirt here. So something is coming together here. There's something about passion, opening yourself up to something new. I want to say for this pile, do what you guys can to avoid negative situations or people. Use good judgment, okay? And go towards something new here. You've been in a place of... some of you guys, you've been feeling like you've been held up, right? It's because something has been needing to mature, to take its time at the right timing for you. The door is opening, okay? There is some beautiful spark and passion. I am seeing a connection here for a lot of you guys. What else for pile number one? Oh my gosh. I'm seeing a toil and labor. Some of you, you might be working too much. Well, let's get a little bit more too. Oh, I'm seeing you guys having, okay, I do see you guys putting work and effort into getting yourself out of despair. There could be something here with some of you guys with really navigating oneself or overcoming any type of lack or maybe money issues. There could have been despair about job, career, money, or there could be heartbreak here. But what I'm seeing in general here, viewer, is really something where you're working towards and making effort towards overcoming any situation that has put you in a state of despair, okay? and mastering that, becoming strong with that. What else? Now we're talking. Now we're talking. Ooh, and there's 2 frogs here, by the way. There's 2 frogs on those lily pads, and I just see these frogs have, you know, done what they need to do. Replenished, did a sense of renewal, maybe a sense of purifying themselves, getting rid of old things or whatever they know they don't need to feel very light. So I see some type of situation where some of you, you might have felt like you kissed a lot of frogs in your life or dealt with a lot of frogs, but there is something about getting your prince or your princess for some of you guys, or just getting a situation here where we have good luck and we can take a leap of faith when opportunity knocks here, okay? I am seeing something about things really being purified in your situation and on your path here. So for some of you, I want to say try to stay emotionally strong or calm during times of change, okay? Don't let things get to you too much because something else is opening up for you, okay? I am seeing this path isn't very easy, but you got access to information here to guide you. It may not be easy, but it is going to be worth you getting out of a situation for some of you guys where you felt very stuck in, right? So get ready to feel that sense of growth and liberation. You deserve it. And with that, any type of change, good or bad, is going to bring any type of challenge or feeling uncomfortable. What else for pile number 1? See? Spirit is saying you got to believe in the mystery. There is a mystery, right? Mystery person, a mystery situation. It's a mystery. Some of you guys, this is a good time to really reinvent yourself. Take charge of your own transformation or what you guys can take charge of. Because I'm seeing for some of you guys, you've done something about a transformation here. Okay. I'm getting Scorpio energy coming through. So I'm seeing you, for some of you guys, maybe trusting in the magic of life here. Okay, so trust in the mystery. Yes, it's going to be a mystery. What else for pile number 1? There's some type of beautiful offer. Okay, I'm seeing either friendship or love, romance. We got the gentleman here. So I was just saying something about, you know, kissing a lot of frogs or kissing a frog, right? Who maybe for some of you guys, you thought it was a prince or your king or whatever, but we do have some type of new opportunity when it comes to engaging with someone. So for a lot of you guys, there is something about getting together with someone that, you know, could spark some romance, some love. Now, for some of you guys, if love's not what you're looking for, I'm seeing you engaging with someone that could be of a good interest, maybe same hobbies, you know, likes, a friendship, if that's what you're seeking, okay? But I am seeing some type of offering, and I'm seeing a man on your path, a gentleman here. So put this in your situation. So male or female, doesn't matter, whatever you identify with. There's an offering here, okay? Some of you guys, there may be a new decision when it comes to what you guys are willing to put up with, when it comes to your environment, when it comes to what you feel that you're worth, when it comes to maybe work and labor or things that have been put onto you. Because some of you viewers, there is a lot of duties and responsibilities that I can see that's been put onto you by others, maybe others, you know, maybe family, maybe whatever you got going on. You know, it could be work, I mean, whatever it is, or other responsibilities here. And so we might not be seeing what has, we might be doing things out of obligation or duty. And so I'm seeing some of you guys really changing something when it comes to your time, your energy, okay? What else for pile number 1? Yeah, privileged a lady. You know what I'm getting is every time I see this, I'm seeing a woman, a person, man or woman, whatever, of success. okay? There is something about coming into with a person or in a situation for a lot of you guys of a very wealthy, affluent lifestyle here. So I would say, you know, for some of you viewers, you might feel uncomfortable, but you know, this is the thing, you're in a sense of transition here. So be willing to connect with the right energies, the right people. I am seeing for a lot of you viewers, headed towards a path of independence and success, knowing your value. Some of you guys, you will be treated very well by someone here that has more than enough to offer here, okay? This might be someone that could give you a lot of wise information as well, but I am seeing for a lot of you viewers, what's headed on your path is a very privileged lifestyle through a time where you guys felt like you were stuck in one situation or one lifestyle for a while. What else for pile number 1? Love is in the air for a lot of you viewers. Cupid's arrow. So have faith. Love is coming. Some of you, surprise invitation or meeting. Okay. There is something about hesitation. So I kept getting the saying about saying yes to social, maybe a new social thing, or, you know, being more social. I have no idea. But there is something about you guys getting connected here. So trust that there is some type of new love or passion and how that fits your situation. For a lot of you guys, just have faith. There is going to be some type of surprise on your path. Remember, mystery. Okay, what else for pile number 1? Okay, that's it for those. So let's find out, what do you need to be aware of for pile number 1? Let's see what you need to be aware of, okay? Wow, viewer. Oh my goodness. I really love your reading. You know what you need to be aware of is the stars. And I was getting star card energy here. So there is something about a real wish fulfillment. There is something about something being beautifully unraveled for your destiny here. So keep your faith alive, your wishes alive by feeding into that. Don't feed into any toxic stories or ideas or even people and situations. Your new opportunities is what you need to be aware of, okay? There's something loyal that is headed on your path that's going to make you guys feel a very destined and true love situation with who or whatever it happens on your destiny, okay? That's what you need to be aware of. Keep doing things that help you guys stay in a state of renewal here. And I'm seeing a lot of you guys rising up and getting a lot of messages intuitively here, okay? So be aware of those messages that you're getting. There's something happening here when it comes to your psychic vision or psychic abilities being enhanced as well. How is Spirit helping pile number 1? There it is. Look at that. Oh, I love it. Some unexpected income, viewer. Open your hand and receive this. So it could be an unexpected income. It could be an increase in income. It could be an unexpected gift. Okay. Spirit is helping you guys, for some of you guys, with income in general. So be open to giving your energy to the good things in life, right? Some of you just pay attention to what is keeping you guys strong in your faith, in your hope, and your desires, keeping you on a path of letting go of ideas of despair or hard work or not good enough either, okay? So I hope that this reading was helpful for you, viewer. Love and light. Take care. Okay, if you chose pile number 2, what we're going to find out is we're going to get a couple of cards about what you guys need to know that's important, okay, for pile number 2. And then we'll get some more information about where your path is headed and also how Spirit's helping you. So for pile number 2, what's important for you to know currently is... We've got some confusion going on right now for pile number 2. So there may be something with getting the mind and the heart clear in order to calm confusion, okay? I'm getting 7 of Cups energy coming through actually here. So Water signs coming through. Let me get a little bit more about what you guys need to know about this confusion. A little bit more about this confusion for pile number 2. There may be confusion about why things aren't lining up a certain way. And we do have, well, that's interesting about your pathway right now. Yeah, I do feel that there's something that you might be feeling a little bit of challenge or obstacles, or just feeling like maybe things aren't lining up just exactly right, or you're not really sure how to see clearly when things line up, okay? Now, for some of you guys, can I just say something? You might, for some of you, there might be a situation here. What's important for you to know is that there is a sense of support or fellow travelers on your pathway, okay? Now, for some of you guys, you may be confused because there may be things that you're leaving behind and moving forward towards, and so there's mystery with that, okay? So there may be just something here, which is taking a little time out, but I do feel that there is something about having awareness about what we're giving, you know, our time and our energy to, that could be causing you a state of confusion instead of a state of confidence, okay? Let's find out what else is important for you to know. This one wants to show itself too, so let's see. Family room. There may be something here with some of you guys with... Okay, there could be something here when it comes to an intimate place, an intimate gathering. I do feel for some of you guys, there may be something here with, you know, being invited into a special sense of an area or a room, or, you know, being entitled to be in conversations where, you know, where you belong and where you can trust others. You know, where conversations and wisdom and, you know, whatever needs to go on is shared in this family room. Now, some of you viewers, there could be something here too with confusion, family members, okay? I'm going to come back to this because I want to get a little bit more about what you guys need to know, because I want to get a little bit more information about this. But first, I want to see what other thing you need to know that's important right now. Oh, the Nine of Swords. So, I mean, again, we're all up in our head here. There could be things that we could be feeling stuck in about the past, or anxiety about the future. There could be something hung up here about a situation, maybe even for some, not all of you, could be something about secrets here, worries, sleepless nights. Some of you guys, you're giving into confusion, right? Nine of Swords is showing up here, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I feel that there's something about you guys letting something just be. Sometimes just accepting things that we cannot change could actually be a blessing here. So there may be something here with letting go of past woulda, coulda, shouldas, or mistakes. Some of you, there may be something here where we just need to release any kind of guilt, worry, or, you know, just stress in general here. I feel for some of you guys, there could be some stress going on when it comes to people, whether they're with you or not with you. I want to get a little bit more about this family room for what you guys need to know. Whoa, okay. It's going to be this one. Messages. Okay, so there's going to be something about you guys listening to messages. There may be some information, news. I would take messages if they make you guys feel that you grow, but if it makes you guys feel stagnant or stunted, I would disregard messages, because there may be something here with having to fight confusion or opinions of others. But I do feel that there's something about you guys headed towards a pathway where there is going to be a warm welcoming. And it's almost like a secret society where you will feel like you belong as well. Or there's something going on right now about that, okay? So there's something about about keeping things to yourself here. I want a little bit more about Nine of Swords for the viewer. Whoops. Let's get a little bit more about the Nine of Swords for the viewer. What's important for them to know about this Nine of Swords? Something is coming to light about maybe past actions here for some of you guys. What does the viewer need to know about the Nine of Swords? More about confusion, right? Oh my goodness. So viewer, there may be something here with having to listen to yourself and avoiding confusing situations or people. There's like something about endings and changes. Yes, it's going to strike a sense of anxiety, stress, uncomfortableness, a sense of confusion, okay? But I feel that there's something going on here for a lot of you viewers with maybe having those conversations or writing out your stresses or your worries or things that you might be hooked up into the past here, where you can really release it and let go. Because I'm seeing this, you know, this situation with clouds, but like this big thing of a big cloud, a golden cloud here is just blowing a lot of wind or something like that for change here. So don't worry about things that might have happened here. Sometimes those challenges or those endings or obstacles are blessings in disguise, or it's, you know, it's like luck on your side in disguise, okay? So it's important for you guys to know that change is happening. I do feel that there was a sense of letting something be at rest, okay? Let's see. Let's find out where, for this pile, where your life path is headed, okay? Where is pile number 2? Where is our life path headed? Oh yeah, new perspective, a change, a sense of, for some of you guys, you know, having a certain way to see things. And I'm seeing some of you guys getting great wisdom. And for some, you might find yourself really letting go of certain things, because I do see a sense of change and renewal here. Some of you guys, you know, there is just like an ending of old self as well. Because look at this. This is like a coffin too, but it's the Hanged Man here. So I am seeing something about you guys taking the time that you need to assure a beautiful sense of transformation, rebirth, a sense of freedom and liberation from a time period where some of you guys, I see you guys, for some, letting go of the things that are not necessary, right? Sacrificing some things for true value in life, okay? Learning something of value. Let's find out what else is, where else your life path is headed. There is some type of new thing happening here, okay? Even if it feels a little bit held up. Where else is pile number 2's life path headed? You're realigning. So I feel a lot of you guys will come out of a state of confusion. There's something that's happening here, though, that I feel some of you guys need to pay attention. There may be things mirroring in your environment about things that could be causing you confusion or clarity. So just pay attention to what's going on the inner part of you, and then seeing the results on the outside. But I am seeing something about you guys having a sense of realignment. And what I love about this card of confusion is you notice all those planets, everything is lining up here. We still might be feeling like we're not at, you know, things aren't happening at the right time, or maybe we're confused because it's not happening fast enough or whatever it is. But there is something happening here where we're realigning with a true sense of love with ourselves, another, whatever, especially when it comes to a clear direction. So look at this, viewer. Look at this. We've got this thing about change here. And what's important for you to know is like coming out. These were the 2 cards that came out. Having a clear direction of your pathway being presented to you. So stay calm. That might be your challenge, is to stay calm. Let's see. What else for pile number 2 of where their life path is headed? So you guys might have felt like what I was getting was a sense of things not quite right, or working at the right time, or what you felt like it was the right time, right? Or for some, it's like really a sense of divine detour taking place here. Where else is pile number 2's life path headed? I'm seeing something about focus. Now, there could be something here with a darker brunette female for some of you guys, but I am seeing mostly a thing about intense focus, especially when we are in a place that we could be confused, or for some of you guys, just be aware of things on your path that could stir up or cause confusion. Some of you guys, there could be something here with a brunette female as well, so just pay attention to that. But I am getting you guys being really focused, coming out of a sense of maybe being in the head too much, not being able to see things clearly, or some of you guys not wanting to see anything at all right now, okay? I mean, I know that you guys are kind of going through a lot of troubles. There may have been something about promises here. Some of you guys might be hung up or worried about something about promises or commitments, past ones, but here's the thing. You're allowed to let go and change though, okay, at any time that you want to. So I am seeing something about, for some of you guys with the intense focus here, there could be something about a, female that could also help you with that, or you might have someone that you're very focused on, okay? I do feel a lot of you, this is about you guys being focused on the changes that are headed your way here, okay? And some of you guys, you're this brunette female showing up here. Not all of you, but in general, we're getting this message of intense and focused, okay? What else? Memories, maturity. I feel that there may be something here for some of you guys. Okay. There could be something here where we could still be hung up a little bit, or getting information about past, getting information about memories. Some of you, there could be something about a reunion or rekindling of a situation from someone in the past here. But we are having to wait for situations to be at the right time, okay? There could have been a sense of, a maturity level that was at play as well, okay? But there could be something here for some of you guys too, not to get caught up in so much of the memories of the past, because this is what I'm seeing is you guys are really at a state of in between. So you're in this beautiful sense of transition, okay? So you get to pick and choose what memories you guys want to hang on to and what you want to let go of, and make room for new memories as well, okay? So some of you, I see something here with a possible communication with someone from the past, or maybe someone that could have been could be a family member or childhood friend, or lover, someone from the past here, okay? And you're just having to wait for something to mature at the right time. See, everything is about the right time, especially when it comes to a sense of rebirth, a sense of new enlightenment, a sense of clarity, okay? Things are at a hold up, or needs to be at a hold up, because there's some information that's involved, and so it's not time to be too quick, because things are realigning for you. What else for pile number 2? There's going to be something about communication and messages too, because I am getting Pentacles energy coming through, actually, viewers. So Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. It's going to be for some of you guys, a communication may lack maturity. So just be aware of that, okay? Just be aware of that. What else is, where else is life? I mean, pile number 2 is life path headed here. True love. Oh my goodness. Something is realigning. You know what I was noticing too is the moment I realign with love, just that one sentence up there before, actually not sentence, but you know, right where the comma is. But anyhow, the moment I realign with love, clear direction is presented to me. So we've got this like love in the purest form here. Honest connection. Yeah. Don't you think you deserve that? Because there is something about having this sense of like belonging, viewer, like you belong, right? It's honest communication, and where also secrets can be kept safe here, okay? True love. Beautiful. More water sign energy coming through. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. What else? Oh my gosh. Yeah, some type of kindling of passion here. Viewer, look at this. True love and then the passion card. We've got a lot of touchy-feely things going on here. So give something time. I think the more you try to think about or control or figure things out, the more you're going to stay in confusion. So allow information to kind of unfold at its own natural time and however information can come to you, okay? Let's see. What else for the viewer? You're going to be tuning into the energy of love, and you're also going to get the words that you need to speak up when you're ready. And it's going to come from compassion. There may be something here where some of you guys, there is something that's going to be forgiven about the past. Okay. So something will be forgiven in the past. The power that you guys need, that you guys felt was lost, is coming back to you as well. Okay. So maybe for some of you guys, you might want to pause this and read this to yourself. This could be like your new mantra or your new affirmation. Okay. Let's see what else. Yes, you guys are really leaning into the universe. You're trusting more, especially when it comes to wisdom. And look at the 2 owls together. I mean, come on. There's a true love situation happening here. When I lean on the faith of the universe, peace becomes real. Oh, we can use that, right, viewer? I mean, we had this card of confusion. We had a, card of anxiety, stress, worry, sleepless nights for some of you guys. And peace becomes real. Yeah, you're headed towards clarity, peace, getting out of confusion because you're letting go and receiving what you need. What else? Yeah, look at this. I love this, viewer. There is a real thing about you guys feeling whole and complete, feeling fulfilled here, having some type of achievement. A lot of you are really going to really move into the next phase that you guys really are ready for. Something is becoming real for you. Okay, I'm seeing a lot of you guys turning whatever had happened here with the coffin, the change, the 9 of Swords, this cloudy confusion situation, and having victory, beautiful victory. Okay. I'm also seeing a lot of you guys understanding more about yourself, feeling very complete and whole with yourself, feeling more balanced. Okay. I see a lot of you guys protecting your energy a lot more. And taking better care of yourself as well, okay? You're very in tune, or will be very in tune with the seasons, the cycles, understanding more about how the cosmos, nature, and everything is working with you and for you, okay? So there is something about having a real sense of being protected as you guys really are going through a beautiful transition. What else for pile number 2? Wow. There is something about you guys having real success. Now, I'm seeing some of you guys becoming famous or having high achievements, or just being, really I don't know, positive or of some type of influence, but we do have happiness, success with the Sun card. I am seeing beautiful radiance. I mean, with this World card and the Sun card. So I feel like for you, viewer, a situation where you can sustain happiness and success, it's coming to fruition. You're headed towards health, happiness, true love. And for a lot of you too, something about you becoming well known or just having some high achievements, okay? What else? Now, for some, not all of you, there could be family or a childbirth involved or some type of adoption for some, possibly. Okay, just take it if it resonates, because it will not resonate for all of you. Oh, viewer, oh my goodness. Ooh, viewer. Yeah, you're gonna be really happy. You know this. You're gonna have true love, a true sense of satisfaction. The thing is this is gonna be very effortless for you. I mean, the true love card came out twice in 2 different decks, viewer. This is what you're aligning yourself to. So there may be something here where you guys need to hear it's been worth the sacrifice, okay? So just keep doing what you guys are doing when it comes to change, transition, trusting a situation here, okay? I'm seeing a lot of you viewers too, really having true love and something that you find passionate and purposeful for yourself. There's something about music as well. Oh my goodness, viewer. Oh, you got true love. You have true love. What else? Ooh. I love this. This is more about something about, for a lot of you, having public acclaim here and a wish come true. I want you guys to know that there's something about something being revealed here at the right time. Now, for a lot of you viewers, there is a true love situation where, I mean, if you guys notice, this is actually Cinderella's coach. It's the pumpkin. So here's this concept. You are going to be taken off and having some type of change, transition of lifestyle, looks, something is happening here. In order for you guys to really go into a place where you truly do receive and something that is fully illuminated on your path here. So it may be for some of you guys that get out of your head about it, but you might, with the true love thing, there could be about seeing or being observed more than once, okay? And I do see something about fame or more influence here for a lot of you guys. Wow. Trust in the mystery. You guys are really being carried through a time of darkness, okay? And the moon does bring mysteries, and it also brings a lot of feelings of being uncomfortable because we're in a new situation. Now think about Cinderella, the story of Cinderella, okay? She was, you know, whatever, trapped in that house and having to clean after her stepmother and stepsisters. And so this is a, you know, she was kind of trapped in a sense of being a slave for others, and where the godmother has transformed her into a beautiful princess to be carried away to a special place where she can be noticed and seen, he or she, okay? And it may take more than once, okay? So have patience. Oh boy, trust in where you guys, trust this beautiful, where the moon is actually guiding you, okay? And like speaking of the moon, I do feel a lot of you, again, going back, I feel there's something about seasons, nature, understanding the cycles of the moon too and how it affects you, okay? What else for pile number 2? Oh no. Oh, some of you, oh, there is something about children, okay? And for some, it just could be about you guys coming back to a sense of innocence. So if children is not resonating with you, it's more about the innocence and the fun. But some of you, you're going to have choices. I am getting, you know, what card is, well, not this one. Well, for some, maybe. The Lover's card. Okay, so Gemini energy. But listen, some of you, there is a situation right now, right? Or there will be. The path headed towards you is choices. So, viewer, you may have more than one choice in true love. I mean, isn't that kind of interesting? It came out twice too. So for some, it's going to be a choice here, okay? And Spirit is saying, go with what feels right. Listen to your heart. There's something that you guys can trust about the choice in love that you do choose, okay? Innocence, fun, okay? Making those new memories. And remember, I was picking up something about having it be at the right time. Something is maturing at the right time for you, okay? Yeah. Now, for some of you guys, you could get involved with someone that could have children. You could have children, right? So that could be involved as well. What else? Oh, nice. Yes. More about messages, more about you guys even hearing the call too. Something is going to really inspire you. And I do feel a lot of you guys need to get curious about and passionate about what's to come here. So you definitely have a new beginning. There's more about innocence, childlike energy here. So for some of you guys, you might get information or an idea. So, you know, you may want to act on that. Okay. But get ready for something stirring up here. You know what I'm getting to is like love is in the air. Love is in the air. It's about to be in the air. So be open to hearing messages, okay? What else? Oh boy, you got the stars as well. Okay, something is lining up for you guys. So don't give into confusion, give into a sense of renewal, hope, faith, okay? Something is really, truly lining up. There's more energy about, you know, an energy of being famous or coming to fame, or just being well known, okay? Or just, wow, radiance, big time. I mean, viewer, big time, big time. And we got the Sun card. The stars are lining up for you. I am seeing a lot of you destined to have something come together here where a lot of you, it will feel like home to you. There's something connecting you to another or a situation that will feel just like home. What else? Oh, good. Seven of Pentacles. I'm seeing a lot of you guys tending to the right things here, okay? Nurturing, maybe for some, just make sure that you're taking care of yourself so that you can give to a situation or a person here that is worth giving to. So we've got the Seven of Pentacles. There's something is going to really ripen at the right time, see, with that maturity, the sunflower, and also here's Spirit letting you guys know you're going to have the right amount of water and sun to nurture what you guys need to nurture to continue to grow and to feel successful, okay? So I see you guys harvesting at the right time, giving to a situation or a person here, and being consistent. What else? Okay, that's it for those. So let's find out, what do you need to be aware of, viewer? Some of you viewers do need to be aware of, maybe for some, maybe tending to taking better steps and care into your own health so that you guys can give to a situation, okay? What does the viewer need to be aware of? There is something about you and birds, different birds, butterflies. Oh, viewer, you need to be aware of the Ten of Pentacles. See, there is something about family. Something is changing. Something is coming together. That family room. It's like not all get invited into this, okay? The thing that I'm seeing, you viewer, is look at this. It's like you guys really are tending to the right thing in the right situation. And I'm seeing a lot of you coming into a very stable lifestyle, very stable. You're talking about the 10 of Pentacles here. So there could be marriage absolutely involved. I mean, money, property, the lifestyle, the home life you want. Okay, some of you guys, you could be literally getting a home or have a home that you know, have like garden and fruit trees and whatever, and you just kind of like the simple life, but it's very luxurious and comfortable too. But either way, there is something materializing of success here with that 10 of Pentacles. So you need to be aware that you are building a strong future for yourself, okay? Now, let's find out how Spirit is helping you, viewer. How is Spirit helping you? Some of you viewers are going to have like the dream, like job or money situation and the dream lover, okay? Or just the right, whatever dream you have for home life, it's coming to fruition, okay? So let's find out how Spirit is helping you, viewer, for pile number 2. Whoa, that confusion card just came flying up. So it flew up, and then this card right next to it. When I lean on faith of the universe, peace becomes real. So the more that you guys can just trust in the unknown, trust what you know that you can't even figure out or control, and just accept it, peace can become real, okay? And that's when you guys are going to feel like you're just floating. Oh boy, you guys, oh my goodness, Spirit's helping you guys with new love. Yes, new person, an unknown person. Ooh, viewer. You had 2 true love cards. I mean, oh, I'm kind of getting, oh, these cards just kind of fell out. Did you see that? We'll look at that for a second here. But you guys have new love. Spirit's helping you with new love, and Spirit is also helping you with something else here. Let's see. Yep, there's something about you guys being protected or being strong and defending what you guys really have built for yourself so far. Now, some of you guys, Spirit is really protecting your path or opening up a path that is very reliable and steady for you. And for some of you guys too, there is a real strong sense of someone protecting you. So someone may be headed your way, absolutely, with that new love, true love, whatever it is someone that wants to protect you. But most importantly, I'm seeing your path being protected and guarded for a good reason. So no matter how slow it seems, it is building something solid, okay? So I hope that was helpful, viewer. This was a good reading, okay? Love and light. Take care. Okay, so if you chose pile number 3, we're going to get a couple of cards on what's important for you to know currently, and then we'll get some information about where your life path is headed and what you need to be aware of, okay? And also how Spirit is helping you for pile number 3. Let's find out for pile number 3, what's important for pile number 3 to know currently. Oh, trust. Now, there may be a situation too that a new relationship could be blossoming in your life. And I do sense a lot of you, there's something about trusting a person, but most of all, trusting yourself and trusting in the unseen, or trusting that you are being supported and backed up by the universe, okay? So there's some type of partnership here as well that I'm seeing that is trustworthy. All right, let's see what else you need to know about your current situation. What other important thing does pile number 3 need to know about their current situation? Okay, interested, conversating more. I do see something about possibly having a conversation, meeting someone, getting to know someone. Some of you just have patience. There could be something here where something is going to pique your interest, or someone is already interested in you. I'm really getting there's something about either way, it's either you're piquing someone's interest, or someone's going to pique your interest. And I do see you having more conversations, getting to know each other. Something could start out online for some of you guys. There could be something about conversations happening, or possibly maybe even spying. So I do feel that there may be something to be patient for. Something is arriving for you, especially when it comes to getting to know a person or situation better here. So for pile number 3, let's go ahead and find out where your life path is headed, okay? For pile number 3. Okay, yeah, there is something about you guys getting messages. Message arrives, awaiting messages. There could be something here about getting a message of concern, but you can also choose how you see, or, what's your perspective on this message that arrives. I do sense for some of you guys, there could be something about... just for some of you guys, having patience when it comes to a win-win situation for those that might be having some type of communication difficulties with another here. But what I see is, I'll get some more information. There may be something that could concern you, okay? So let's get a little bit more about this for what's coming. Give us a little bit more about message of concern here. Some of you could receive some type of something in the mail, or some type of documentation as well. Okay, let's see. For pile number 3, let's get a little bit more about message of concern. What does pile number 3 need to know about this? Okay. Oh. You know what? This is very interesting. We got something about not today, right? Not dealing with hurt, avoiding a conversation, a call, or a person, boundaries, still angry. There may be something here where some of you guys, there may be something that could concern you. There may be information or news or conversations that you might have dealt with, or you don't want to deal with. I'm seeing something about just not today. We could still be hurt about a situation. Let's see, what does this say? Avoiding a conversation, a call, or a person here. Interesting. There may have been something here for some of you guys where what's headed your way is you creating boundaries. I really see something about you guys creating boundaries, getting strong. Now, some of you guys, you may need to keep that in your awareness. Especially if it's dealing with anything or anyone that could still be lingering in anger issues, or even blaming issues, not taking accountability. Okay, let's continue and see what else is coming, or what's headed on your path as well for pile number 3. Now, some of you guys, can I say this too? There may be actually a message, or possibly a phone call or something here with someone that you actually may have blocked, or really literally said, not today. Okay, but let's see. Well, let's see what else comes out for your life path here, where it's headed. Thoughts. There's going to be a lot going on here. I feel that there's something about you guys giving more thought into a situation. And maybe for some, I'm seeing someone with intention and focus. So there could be something that we have our eye on. I keep getting this thing about some of you guys. Someone might be really interested in you. You may be in someone's thoughts, or pretty soon. It's like you're piquing someone's interest here. There's something artistic as well happening here too. So there may be something about you guys getting some type of divine intervention or having something inspired come to you that can be created here from some type of situation that I felt that you had maybe fall apart, okay, in the past, to bring together something more creative into your life, okay? So I could see, I see for this pile, there's maybe being in your head here, okay? So let's continue and see. I would say that you already have preparation, that some of you guys, you might be hesitant or concerned about a message, but don't allow something to overpower you. There's something creative actually that's happening with all of this, okay? So there may be something with the letter C or M for some of you guys. So take that if it resonates. What else for pile number 3? Where is pile number 3's life path headed? I'm seeing some of you guys pausing and reflecting and taking a moment too to, you know, get clarity or get inspired or get the information you need. We have something that's wrapped around love. I do feel that for some of you guys, you're going to be really creating some type of boundaries. Now, some of you, there could also be something here that you might actually transform some past hurts through your creative skills or doing something when it comes to artistic endeavors. But we do have heart. Now, there's something about you guys creating maybe a wish come true when it comes to a heart's desire, a true love, romance here. So I am seeing something coming to fruition, a union of hearts here. Okay, viewers? So there's something about you going through any type of changes that you need to be more secure and feeling confident about yourself. And when you guys start to really feel that, there's something about you guys coming together and feeling a wholeness, feeling love, feeling a sense of union here with another. It's beautiful. Let's see. Birds. Some of you guys may need to watch out for gossip or gossiping, okay? I think there's going to be a lot of chatter, a lot of conversations going on. There's definitely a lot of conversations going on here. So pay attention, okay? Pay attention to whether or not you want to engage in those conversations, if it really inspires you, if it actually makes you and moves you and grows you, or does it cause one to be in a state of hurt, hesitation, or gossiping, or being gossiped. I don't know, you know. I don't know how I'm saying that, but you guys know what I mean. Okay, so for some of you guys too, more about messages, especially the ones that are really in tuned spiritually here. Pay attention to certain spirit animals or guides, especially birds that pass you by. I feel that there may be a state of being in a state of observation right now because you're doing what you guys can to trust a situation, okay? Let's see, what else is pile number 3's life path headed here? Now for some, I'm not picking up too strong, but there could be a possibility of forgiveness for some here on something that you could have had a falling out with someone, or maybe you're just at a distance and you could have that mending and healing you need. Because I was getting something, yeah, for some of you guys, that's definitely something that could be happening here too. But either way, Spirit is saying trust the situation, okay? You're going to be leaning toward love. I mean, we got that with that heart energy. Okay, so when I lean toward love, I am led. Here's the thing. That's what I'm getting about these birds, staying focused too on the right thinking, the right thoughts, leaning towards love, because when you lean towards love, you're going to be led the right way, okay? So I'm seeing a lot of you guys being led towards the energy of love. And through prayer and meditation, you create a ripple effect of peace in the world. So some of you guys, there's something that you really do you know, going back to artistic thing, talents, spiritual gifts, whatever it is. Maybe even just doing prayer, meditation, being at calm with yourself helps create a ripple effect in the world. So don't second guess yourself, for those viewers out here on pile number 3, that you don't have an impact on others and the world, okay? I am getting like water energy with you. So Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. In any moment, I can surrender to the powerful presence of love. So I'm seeing a lot of you guys being in a state of love, okay? Saying no to things that you need to say no to. Saying, you know, not today, okay? Living through prayer, contemplation, and stillness. Yeah, I wasn't getting too much with action. And, you know, we even have this card of thoughts. So I'm seeing a lot of you guys actualizing and contemplating what you really value in your life, especially when it comes to sharing with another here, okay? And sharing your heart. What else for pile number 3? My gosh, wow. There is going to be something that you guys are going to end. So I'm getting some of you guys are going to have a decision that you will be making when it comes to matters of the heart. There is something about you guys trusting what has ended or what might fall down here. I'm going to get a little bit more with this, but I am seeing some type of new life being birthed from this, because Spirit is saying when you lean toward love, you are being led, okay? So let's get a little bit more about this on your path here for what's headed. I mean, for some, you might, you know, you have to trust, right? You might be saying goodbye to things or a person or people or an old self, whatever it is. Let's get a little bit more about this coffin for pile number 3, about where their life path is headed. Whoa, these ones like just shot out at me, so I might as well get them. Oh my goodness, you guys, no wonder it shot out at me. Look at this. How oh my gosh. We got another card that's coffin viewer. I mean, it came shooting out into my lap here. Okay. So let's look at this here. Yeah, transition, endings bring new beginnings, okay? Growth, change, liberation, transition, engagement ring. Yeah, partnership, commitment, eternity, completion, union. Viewer, something is really going to make you guys feel very whole and complete. You're going to feel like you've met the one, or you're in the right situation, okay? So a lot of you guys, you could be getting engaged. You could take things to a higher level of commitment. So there is a sense of eternity here, okay? And speaking of, look at this. Truth is going to reveal itself. Clarity is going to come out. There's a real sense of protection and power, honor, solidarity. So there's a real sense of feeling protected and honored here, okay? And protecting what we really truly love and are passionate about. So I feel a lot of you guys are opening yourself up to a really beautiful situation through some type of ending. So don't worry about things that come to an end. It's only bringing you guys new beginnings here, okay? Okay, let's find out what else for pile number 3. Message. More about messages. Let's get a little bit more about this message for pile number 3. A lot of you in this pile, you do hear your spirit guides messages, your loved ones messages from the other side. God, Jesus, Spirit, the universe, whatever. You do hear, okay? And something is happening with that too. So you got to trust that that is only enhancing for you. Some of you guys might actually discover some type of message that you might have overlooked too. I'm just saying for some. Look at this. So there's going to be a real sense of support. I mean, look at the hands that are holding here, okay? So whatever message it is, it will give you a sense of support. And maybe for some, a sense of relief. And you are being supported too with all kinds of divine messages. So start paying attention as well, okay? What else for pile number 3? You're going to be so happy. The thing is, for this pile, viewer, your happiness is going to be the direct reflection of your level of faith in the universe. So I'm really seeing a lot of you guys having something being realized in your environment and your path, that you guys have more confidence and faith in what's happening here, in the unfoldment of what the universe is actually delivering to you. Okay. So I see a lot of you guys totally surrendering and allowing the universe to bring you something that will make you guys feel very, very fulfilled here. Okay. And in a state of joy. All right. Or just being at peace. What else for pile number 3? So for this pile, I will go back to these coffins here, you know, these endings. These are going to bring some challenge, right? But just trust that the more calm that you can stay, it's going to create a ripple effect in your world, okay? So lean towards love. Don't allow fear to take over no matter what, okay? Because there is a real sense of you guys feeling a sense of home and belonging with yourself and one another and others here. So something is really completing itself and coming together. There's just a sense of protection, okay? This family room is really resonating with, you know, honesty, having conversations where we can have open and honest conversations with the ones that we love. For some of you guys, you might even be invited, or you are going to open up a special place in your house, or a special place that not all people can go to, and feel that you can really trust this person or these people, because they will feel like family, okay? And now for some of you, there may be something here going on too with getting some type of justice or some type of resolve when it comes to family issues as well for some of you guys, okay? There may be something about something being revealed that was possibly a mystery or a secret, okay? What else for pile number 3? Child. Some of you guys, a child is involved. So either way, it's a new beginning though. Now some you might have a situation happen here where some type of child is involved, but I am seeing a lot of you guys being at a place of new beginning, and this is the thing that I'm getting. Viewer, whatever you guys go through, do not even feel lost. You are at a new beginning. It will feel like unfamiliar territory, but you're going to receive exactly what you guys need as you keep moving forward on your path, okay? There may be a child too, or a young energy that you might get inspired by, or is on your path for a reason, a very significant reason, okay? Now, for some of you guys, this child is really a new creation in your life, because I'm seeing 2 coming together, creating and becoming more powerful, supporting one another. And so we can give more of our good energy to the things that we really care about. Okay. Yeah. And some of you guys, I can see having a family, whatever it is, whatever you fits in your situation. What else for pile number 3? You guys are going to be very, okay. There is something about you guys having patience. There may be something here where I feel some of you guys are, there's something is going to throw up red flags for you. I feel there, let's go back to the child. There could be some sense of an immature person, or they may appear immature at first. Let's get a little bit more though. Let's get more about this caution for pile number 3. So Spirit is saying some of you guys, be careful, because you might be blocking something out. Don't block joy. Joy is the ultimate creator here, okay? Now, some of you guys, I really do see you maturing in a situation and having clarity in a situation, and, you know, setting your limits with situations and people that maybe you need to, right? Now, for some, there could be something about getting forgiveness or getting clarity about a situation. So you may need to just take caution that some of you, you know, just be compassionate and maybe be willing to listen, even if you don't want to listen, or maybe there's still, you know, there may be some anger issues still, okay? Because it could actually end up being quite healing and peaceful for you, okay? So choose joy, all right? Some of you, I'm seeing a lot of you on this pile being really aware of what you need to be cautious about, especially when it comes to balance, when it comes to maturity, and choosing to create, choosing joy, okay? What else? Yeah, you've got a soul connection. There's no denying. Oh my goodness. Look at this, viewer. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. We got soul connection. Look at this heart, the soul connection, support, trust. Yeah. I mean, this is really, there's going to be a revelation of who and what is the right thing for you. Who's the right one for a lot of you. Let's see, what else? You've got a deep soul connection here, or at least one that aligns with you, okay? What else? You're going to be focusing on your own inner light and tending to your own little world of love and seeing the world through the lens of love. So there's going to be a perspective change as well, viewer. Give something some time for some of you guys. Something is coming at the right time, and it's worth protecting too, because it's almost like this is almost developing here, and so it's worth protecting. There is some type of success that is in the works right now. So I am seeing a lot of you focusing on your own healing or your own inner light, changing your perspective on things, or actually seeing something or having something revealed to you, okay? And seeing love, okay? This one was, oh, you're getting gifts as well. My goodness. So open yourself up to receiving by being peaceful, staying in the moment, okay? Gifts are on its way. What else? All right, that's it for those. So let's find out, viewer, what you need to be aware of. What does the viewer need to be aware of? There may be something here with giving your time and your energy to creating joy, giving your time and your energy to dreams, trusting in your dreams. Now, for some of you, you need to be aware of not being tempted by things, or you know, being in a state of being overwhelmed or confused. Okay, so I feel that there's something about you, viewer, just paying attention, you know, taking things a little bit slow. Something is going to be clear for you, because I feel right now things aren't too clear, especially when it comes to what's the right thing for you. Or for some of you guys, you know, there's just a sense of being confused and overwhelmed at this time. And for some, I'm just seeing something about saying no to things too, like you're you know, and maybe for some of you guys, just be aware to say no to those things that maybe could cause more confusion in your life, okay, or distractions. But also, you need to be aware of your dreams as well and your options in life, viewer, okay? Let's find out how Spirit is helping you as well. So we got what more water sign coming through? How is Spirit helping pile number 3? Oh my gosh, you really are going to get the clarity you need. Helping you guys make a decision. Now, for some of you guys, I do see something about making a compromise or coming together and having something work out. But most importantly, I'm seeing Spirit is helping you guys either make a decision or coming out of a state of confusion, okay? And maybe for some too, I'm getting this thing for some of you guys, helping you guys ignore the things that you need to ignore so that you can take full advantage of the things and the options that are coming your way that's going to create more joy into your life, okay? So expect a victory when it comes to getting out of a state of confusion, or maybe for some of you guys, something that felt very blocked, like a stalemate situation here, okay? So I hope that was helpful. Love and light. Take care. Okay, if you chose pile number 4, we're going to find out a couple of cards for you on what's important for you to know currently, okay, for pile number 4. So let's find out what's important for you to know currently, and then we're going to get more about where your life path is headed and what you need to know on how Spirit's helping you as well. Wow. Okay. So, what's important for you to know is there's something that's important here when it comes to a union, a partnership, a relationship. Now, for some, this could actually be some type of new commitment or a commitment in the making. So, what's important for you to know right now is some type of serious partnership, okay? Let's get a little bit more about this union here for pile number 4. What else does pile number 4 need to know about this union? Memories, fun. Okay, so for some of you guys, there could be something here where, you know, there could be focus right now with someone, or maybe someone from the past here, where we are, you know, having fun. Now, for the most part, though, what's important is you need to know that you're about to make some fun memories here, okay? So for some of you, be willing to release whatever you need to release, if there's anything to release when it comes to being stagnant from the past. Because I see something here about a union coming together where we are building and creating solid, fun memories, okay? So there is something about a very serious marriage, partnership, a serious relationship here, okay? So I feel for some of you guys, there may be some new adventures ahead here, or pay attention to the things right now that can put you in a state of joy too, because for those of you guys seeking a union or some type of partnership, it could just be as simple as getting out, doing different things, and having that beautiful meeting here. Okay, so keep that in mind for some of you guys that it resonates for. Let's find out what else is important for you to know about your current situation. Oh, we do have something about, oh my, okay, that is, okay. Okay, I just got a little sneak peek of something else. So viewer, pile number 4, there's something about you using discernment at this time. I do feel that there is something about, for some of you guys, possibly, you know, concentrated on other things other than love. Some of you, you may be divorced or separated, or there may have been something that we are longing or have, you know, we have past memories with someone here. I feel for some of you guys, there's something about allowing the past events or whatever has happened in the past to not let you well, I would say don't hold you back from having fun. Look at this. The card of fun is coming out twice here, okay? So, and then we got this card of new love too, viewer. New person, unknown person, some type of serious relationship here. There may be something here for some of you guys to use discernment when it comes to the past, the present, and what you're headed for in the future, okay? I want a little bit more too with Ice Queen. I am getting a Swords energy coming through here as well. But I do see some of you guys getting clarity in a past situation, or maybe for some just rising above a past situation and allowing yourself to have fun, to have joy. For pile number 4, I want a little bit more with this Ice Queen for what's important to know here. Let's get a little bit more about this Ice Queen for pile number 4. Now, some of you guys, there could be someone here. Now, this person could definitely be a feminine. They don't have to be, but most likely. But they could be a divorcee. They could be a mother. You could meet someone that has already been involved in the past here. So just keep that in mind, okay? Let's keep something about keep having fun. A little bit more about Ice Queen. Because Ice Queen can be very serious here. Let's see. Well, these two both. Okay. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Keep a positive mindset. Okay. So for some of you guys, you could still be hardened by the past here. Okay. So what's important is, oh, my goodness. Look at these two cards that came out for the Ice Queen here. Abundance, keep a positive mindset, right? And then we have soulmates, a soul connection, partnership, agreement, soul contract. Oh my goodness, this is something serious here. So I feel for a lot of you viewers, there's something very important when it comes to a very significant situation with someone here, and you're about to have a lot of fun, okay? And keep in mind, it's a new person, an unknown person. Okay. So for pile number 4, let's find out where your life path is headed. For pile number 4. Well, I'm going to put this one there. Oh my goodness. Okay, you guys have to do something here. Some of you, okay. Some of you guys have to be cautious about this, okay? Now, we got this cassette. Oh, man. I'm seeing some of you guys really having to put some type of persistent or work on a situation when it comes to calming the mind. My cat might jump up here. But anyhow, for some, yeah, my cat's going to jump up here. Zeus, come on. Now, some of you guys, it might be because there might be a lot going on in the mind. Okay, look at this. We got outdated thinking, okay, conditioning, replaying events over, what does that say? Over in your head. And then we even have this card of memories, okay? So remember what's important here is if you're stuck in the past, there's no room for the new here, and there's no room to make new fun memories, okay? And what you need to know too is there's something about loving all of your experiences well. And we got this card of hammer, sabotage, rebuilding, interrogation. Ooh, we even have the Ice Queen here. So some of you guys, there may be a sense of like questioning things or getting to the bottom of things. We do have persistence and working on it. So I do, oh, see, there's Zeus. Okay, so I do see a situation for this pile where you do have a choice. Now, some of you guys have to be aware of this. It might, you know, it could go both ways, right? Because there may be something here where we're replaying something over and over in the head. And so, you know, we can either utilize this hammer for the benefit or to sabotage, right? We can either keep persistent and work on it, freeing our mind, doing what we can, to stay in the present moment, opening yourself up to abundance, because here's the thing, keep a positive mindset. Ooh, look at this. Manifest exactly what you want. Gratitude, bliss. So for some of you, one of the easiest ways sometimes to get out of the head is just to concentrate on what you're really grateful for right now, you know, honestly in your life, and just kind of start with that, okay? Let's find out what else is unfolding on your path here. Where is your life path headed? Something is meant to be. Oh my, look at this. Destiny, luck, chance, meant to be. Fun times here. Get ready for something beautiful to happen, okay? For pile number 4, something is meant to be. Something, and also something was meant to have happened in the past, okay? What else is pile number 4 is life path headed? Okay, mirroring each other, self-image. We have relationships reflect our wounds and introspection. So viewer, I'm seeing something where there may be a time of reviewing, a time to use discernment, a time to really see something as it truly is. Now, I am seeing something that you're meant to come into a connection. We had the soulmates here, okay? This could definitely feel this energy of, you know, your mirror here. So pay attention to the thoughts and the feelings that are going on, and even pay attention to how you are feeling, because whatever you're feeling and reflecting, you know, these are what, you know, mirror our outside will mirror back to us, okay? So I feel there's going to be a time of introspection here, because there's something that's meant to be. So something is already working out, okay, in its own divine timing. I'm seeing some of you guys really transforming old past wounds as well, okay? What else for pile number 4? We have forgiveness. So I'm just seeing a situation where we're embracing another. So there's some type of resolve here, right? Forgiveness of self, forgiveness of another here. Some of you, there could be something here with a past situation, a past person, and they could show up totally brand new. And this is why for some of you guys, it's really important to get out of your head about what has happened and allow room for forgiveness and understanding. And that's going to help you guys really come into favor when it comes to opening yourself up to a beautiful, you know, sacred contract here, memories, fun, destiny. In fact, pile number 4, you know, you're the only one that Zeus actually jumped up on the table with. And this is the only pile that even brought this up, but I do feel for this pile, you would resonate with the last published SOS reading, and it's something with a sacred, you know, partnership or something like that in the title. So anyways, it's going to be from this date. So these are all timeless, these messages, but I feel like I need to say that for some of you guys, okay? So there may be something here with just coming to a place of opening your heart, because Ice Queen here can get very, exactly what the name is, cold, okay? Because we're really hardened by the past. Some of you guys, you might actually find yourself forgiving some people or a person in your life, or just being, or for some, just really being able to move on, okay? Because there is, for some of you guys, a totally new person that's unknown here. What else for pile number 4? Ooh, yeah, wow. Some of you guys, there's something about, okay, for some of you guys, you might feel rejected, or you might reject someone here when it comes to maybe a partnership or a friendship. There could be a choice in different things right now. This is why for some of you guys, using discernment is going to be important. Now, I'm also seeing something here when it comes to favor and forgiveness. There could be something here where we actually can see eye to eye with one another, or come to a place of compromise, understanding, okay? Now, for some of you guys, there may be, again, a situation where you're going to be rejecting someone here and getting into a situation where you feel a strong base foundation of trust and friendship. And it could definitely lead to, you know, this relationship or union, but just keep an open mind here. Let's get a little bit more too about this rejection for your life path and where it's headed. Let's get a little bit more about this rejection for pile number 4. Withholding, limited potential. Some of you guys need to be aware of this. You know, withholding yourself, holding yourself back from actually creating and having fun times, okay? Maybe some of you guys, you're going to want to say yes to things or be more open here. Look at this. We're feeling, some of you may even feel a sense of, you know, shyness, or because we've been rejected. We could be just withholding, okay? But I am seeing something for some of you guys. You need to be aware, for some of you guys, not to hold back with past memories and not take on opportunities, and, you know, not let yourself shine when you really do deserve to shine, okay? There could have been something here for some of you guys too, where maybe this has happened in the past for some of you guys, and for some, just be aware, again, there's something about choices here too, but there could have been a situation for some of you guys where you could have felt like something or someone was chosen over you. Okay, and it's like the tables are turned here, and that's gonna be in your favor here. So it's like you're the one that gets to choose and reject, okay? I feel that there could have been something here, though, for some of you guys, where there might even be understanding about misunderstandings, okay? So be open to that. What else for pile number 4? Yeah, I see a lot of you in pile number 4 really working on, you know, creating a positive mindset, or trying to get peace with things or clarity with things, okay? Woo, woo. Let's see. Speaking of Ice Queen over here, keep looking at her. I let go of the shadow of the past. Look at this. You really are going to be letting go of the shadow of the past, because this is what's unfolding here. So, and look at what it's saying here, viewer. By seeing someone for the first time with the eyes of love, okay? So really contemplate and think about that. Letting go of the shadow of the past by seeing someone for the first time with the eyes of love, understanding, compassion here, okay? What else? Where else is pile number 4's life path headed? I feel some of you guys, you really are in your head a lot, right? And it could even cause some like tension headaches or something for some of you guys. So just take care of yourself. Don't be too hard on yourself either. Remember this too. There's going to be 2 things you'll always and never have to force or chase after, and that's true friendship and true love, okay? And, ooh, we got this ship. So there may be some kind of travel here, or some type of adventure. That's what I'm getting. Now, something could be at a distance. For some of you guys, get ready to receive something, or maybe for some of you guys, you might even host a person from a distance or overseas here, okay? Now, for some of you, I see maybe a sense of release and really putting yourself in a situation to receive exactly what you need without forcing it to happen and just going with the currents, okay? But I do see something for a lot of you guys about receiving what you need. Maybe there is something at a distance, travel, adventure, journey, or maybe even a journey's end, feeling a sense of completion. What else? Oh my goodness. There's something, there may be some legal stuff going on here for some of you guys. There may be, okay, be cautious of taking any shortcuts. Also, if any of you guys felt like there was something involved with, you know, something was taken from you, or even, you know, something that could have just felt really awful and bad, maybe deception, lies, trickery, cheating, whatever. Something is going to be like, there's something that you need to know when it comes to things being made right here with this courthouse. Now, for some of you, there could be something here with legal stuff. So just maybe, you know, pay attention to everything that you're looking over or reading, okay? Now, for some of you, you may need to take caution here and use discernment when it comes to people in situation, okay? And use good judgment here, all right? Because I do feel for some of you guys, there may be a sense of someone wanting to take from you, or there just could be a sense of trickery, okay? But in general, I'm getting something about something being made right where we had to deal with like a Seven of Swords type of energy, okay? There might be something that is finalized here. What else? Oh no, my goodness. Bad health? You guys got to watch it. I was getting something about tension. Oh boy. Okay, so Spirit, what do you want them to know about this bad health for the viewer here? This could be about you guys just taking caution. Give us a little bit more about this bad health for the viewer. There may be something going on that's tied in with family here. There could be, some of you guys, there could be something going on with a family member, discovering something or getting results. Now, some of you, there could be something that you inherited, and, you know, this might be a time for you to just pay attention to the information that you're getting. And also, maybe you are going to be looking at your roots and stuff to figure out if there is any, you know, health issues or concerns that might have been passed down to give you guys a more sense of freedom and choices on taking better care of oneself, okay? But I am seeing some of you guys, you know, there's just something about something being rooted here. So take caution as well, because some of you, there could be just a lot going on in the mind as well, where we could just be overly concerned about health to the point where it just consumes us and we can't just function, right? Because we've got things going on in the mind too much. But for most of you, I'm just getting something about you guys finding out some information too when it comes to anything being passed down or something like that, okay? Let's see, what else? Yeah, something is going to illuminate your guys' path, and there is something about you guys really coming into some type of serious like connection here. And for a lot of you in this pile, there's something that is meant to be on your destiny here. So I feel it could be more influence. It could be luck, you know, with getting wishes or desires granted. So pay attention to the messages that you're receiving. I feel a lot of you guys are going to be carried away here Okay, and there is a lot of mystery, but luck is on your side, actually, and you're being guided through a time of darkness. There is something about, for some of you in this pile, of reaching some type of influence or public acclaim and being noticed here, okay? Because I feel for some of you, you're going to really, especially the ones that might be feeling a little bit shy or just want to withhold yourself, I feel for a lot of you, if you really are aware of it, it will become your, what was once your weakness will now become your strength, okay? And you're meant to shine, okay? You really are meant to shine. What else? Whoa, whoa. When you accept the love of the universe as your primary teacher, it's always going to guide you back to the light. And look where you guys are going, to that big moonlight too. And doing whatever it takes to get closer to consciousness. So I see a lot of you viewers getting to a state of peace of mind, not feeling a sense of disconnection, feeling a real sense of connection, really feeling part of the universe, putting the pieces of the puzzle together, okay? Some of you just don't overthink too much. Okay, what else is for pile number 4? There's definitely a sense of transition and something, taking hold and changing in your life for the good, okay? What else for pile number 4? Yep, new journey. Look at this, a sense of real freedom. Now, for some of you guys, just take caution and remember what you learned from the past. But I do see a lot of you guys allowing yourself to be free from the past, okay? And for a lot of you, there's something about you guys really being divinely guided and protected. It's almost like this person is just like, can walk right in front of that alligator or crocodile and it's not going to do any harm. This is about having total trust and faith, right? Something is already meant to be. So Aries energy is coming through here. There's a new journey and a real sense of liberation and freedom in the soul and spirit. So allow yourself to really feel that sense of purity and innocence, okay? There is something about you guys having a loyal companion as well. What else? Okay, that's it for those. So let's find out, what do you need to be aware of? What does pile number 4 need to be aware of? Through prayer and meditation, you create a ripple effect of peace in the world, right? By creating peace within yourself. And actually, holding the space in this energy to really be of influence, okay? So I'm seeing a lot of you doing things to really center yourself, taking control of a situation, being at peace with yourself, okay? So maybe take some time out to do whatever makes you guys feel connected, to feel guided, a meditation, doing prayers, doing whatever it is, okay? Because you do affect the world. And I was really getting something about you guys having some type of influence, okay? So let's find out how Spirit is helping you for this pile. How else is Spirit helping pile number 4? And I said, how else, which is telling me I'm going to get 2 of them. Oh boy, yeah. Oh goodness, yes. Wow. Spirit's helping you guys, for a lot of you guys, letting go of any fear of intimacy, letting go of listening to the ego. Now, some of you, helping you guys not have to feel like you have to run or chase in a situation, okay? Letting go of control. Some of you, Spirit's helping you guys with heartbreak. Oh my gosh, and look, pain, deception, yeah. And what does that say? It's in the shadow. Shocking attack. Look at that. Ooh. So there's something about you guys using good judgment and discernment, and know that karma always will find the right situation to balance things out, okay? It's going in your favor. Something was and is meant to be here. Spirit is helping you guys really too, not running away from your own situations or pain, really seeing something for what it is and transforming the situation to your benefit, okay? Yep. I mean, I feel a lot of you guys are going to find yourself opening up to someone here, and it's really going to surprise you. This person could definitely be this Fool's card too, because it's someone who is free-spirited. They're not going to be attached to a lot of material things. They want to have fun, okay? So allow yourself to have fun. Let's get one more for how Spirit's helping you too. I feel like getting that for you for pile number 4. How else is Spirit helping pile number 4? Oh my gosh. Yeah, something is at a distance, something with foreign themes. I mean, we even have this ship. Look at that. There's even a ship in there. So something that you guys feel at a distance, or that's distance. That's what Spirit's helping you guys with. And maybe something with travel or something being foreign here. But more importantly, bringing what you guys feel at a distance closer to you. So keep focus on your faith, your dreams, and what you really believe and value. I feel a lot of you in this pile, you're going to see yourself and someone and all things with a different perspective. So it's really going to be, you know, a beautiful sense of transformation within, okay? So I hope that was helpful, viewer. Love and light. Take care.